Anathame finishes securing her armor and takes hold of the club and looks at you. I don't know what awaits us outside these doors, but all I know is we need to go north to find the Oracle.
I catch my breath and I nod to her. Okay, sounds like a plan. But let's just get out of here first. And I survey my surroundings quickly.
There's the empty cell that you once resided behind you. In front of you is the stairway leading to the front of the jail. The captain and the rookie are in your cell, passed out.
I have my blade at the ready and begin creeping up the steps. Be ready for anything, anything.
Anathame follows behind you, letting you take the lead. At the top of the stairs is the foyer of the jail. There's a guard at the desk, unarmed, working on some paperwork.
I look behind at Anathame. Say, I don't want to kill another person. I'm whispering.
He says back to you in a whispered tone. Did you kill somebody before? I think we left the rookie and the captain alive. They shouldn't be too hurt. They'll find them and get them medical attention.
You're right. Slip of the tongue. Okay. I'll sneak up behind him and restrain him. You knock him out. Ready? The count of 3.
He
1,
nods.
2, 3. And I creep toward the guard at his desk.
Roll stealth at easy. His nose is in the books.
Success. I get behind him quietly and wrap my arms all the way around him so his arms can't get out. Now, Anathame.
The guard lets out the beginnings of a shout before getting clubbed in the head by Anathame and knocking him right out.
Oh, it's close. I look around quickly and then make a dash for the door.
Anathame grabs the book that the guard was looking at and follows you towards the door.
I glance at the book for just a moment, but then focus and turn the knob on the door.
The door opens into the city of Kopesh. The citizens walking around are dichotomous. You have the residents of Kopesh who are much poorer dressed, poor looking, compared to the refugees from Meeros. There's still many mercenaries patrolling the streets.
I shield my eyes as the sunlight hits me, sheathe my blade, and walk out. I turn to Anathame. All right, you seem to know where the Oracle is. You lead from here on.
She walks in front of you and whispers, "Keep your head low. No one should question us while we're wearing this guard's armor. Follow me."
I follow, scratching my beard as I do so.
Anathame walks down the busy city streets, avoiding other guardsmen, beelining for the gate opposite the port that you had entered not too many days ago.
I'm keeping my eyes just on Anathame. I'm looking to the left and right as I'm walking, but I'm not swiveling my neck. Just blending in, following her.
She reaches the gate, and there's 2 guardsmen on either side, with a guardsman in the center arguing with the crowd. She looks at you. "This might be trouble. Keep on your toes."
Of course. I just follow her
the guards yelling at the mixed crowd. Half of the crowd yelling how there's not enough resources and the refugees should be kicked out, and the other half is yelling how the resources that they do have wouldn't exist if it wasn't for Meeros. The guard is doing his best to hold the peace.
I walk through the crowd, not saying anything, kind of splitting people apart as I just walk through.
Anathame does the same and tries to walk out the gate. One of the guards on the left side of the gate calls to you. Hey, we might need some backup here. This crowd's been getting more and more unruly all morning. Anathame freezes and looks at you.
I turn. Oh, I would, but they've called for me at another gate. I'm just gonna I'm on my way there now.
The guard on the right side, in a confused tone. Other gate? Well, why are you going out this one? I mean, I know that the city's crowded, but it's so much faster to go straight through.
I I look, I need to meet someone out here. I have business out here, but I'll be at the gate right after that. Look, I don't have much
Roll,
time and I keep splitting through people.
roll deceit.
Failure.
The two guards look at each other and look at you and take a couple steps closer. Who are you meeting outside the gate? We've heard talk of bribes going around, and we don't want any of that. And look at each other.
Growing
Unless you want to let us in on it.
growing increasingly frustrated, someone bumps into me and I shove them back. Look, it's really none of your concern, but you know what, fine. If I have time, I'll come back and I'll give you a little silver, okay?
The left guard, he has a scar you can barely see on his chin. He looks at you and holds out his left hand. How about some silver now?
All right. Um, I say, I really don't have time. I'm leaving now. Come on. And I gesture to Anathame to follow me.
Anathame follows quickly after you. The one guard says, Who, who was your commanding officer? Where are you going?
I hold up an offensive gesture without looking at him, and finally cut through the rest of the crowd. Keep walking.
The two guards begin to chase after you before a riot begins stirring. The hands are starting to fly between the two sides of the crowd, and the guardsman in the center calls out for help. They decide to break off their pursuit and attend to their duties.
I walk along, trying to look unbothered. I look at Anathame, all under control.
He chuckles. Under control, yes, yes. I'm sure that's what everyone would describe the whole city.
I sigh to myself. Well, where to now, Anathame?
She, following the road north, she says there's an oracle about a day's journey from here.
Yes, the
They call.
Oracle of Araxis, I recall.
Good to know you're paying attention. Uh, I've heard that it's in some sort of uh, gorge or canyon, and as far as I know, it's no one goes there at all. Hopefully, it's not too dangerous.
Look, it's been dangerous up till now. If it's whatever it is, we'll deal with it. I don't think we have much choice. I dust myself off
Anything,
and keep marching on.
anything rolls her shoulders and marches right along with you. After a day's journey, you find yourself at the uh, side of a hill. there's a tall fissure inside of it, 30 meters tall. There's water gurgling along the rocky floor of the chasm, reeks of sulfuric gases. And along the floor, strewn about bones of some kind.
I kind of cringe and wrinkle my nose and say, you know, anything. I don't know what it is about this smell, but it just jogged something in my memory. I never thought to ask you, how did you know about this place anyway? How did you know its location?
She puts a little bit of distance between herself and the gorge. Senator Tyrosus told me about this place. Um, he actually brought me to Kopesh as a prisoner, but I overheard him talking about ways to save our city, and I mean he talked about it more of a like a legend, a myth. But I remembered something about it from my uh, training. The Kara used to talk about Araxis and the legend.
I see. She never told me anything, but well, you are her sister, so. Anyway, I I cringe again at the odor, march on, watching my step among the cragged rocks.
Roll athletics.
Success.
It's fairly easy.
Walking through. Oh, watch out there, anything. I point to a inconspicuous drop in slight drop in elevation in the stones.
Anything stops on the edge, and some stones mixed with crushed bone tumble down. Thanks, Lucius. And she leaps over.
Yeah, no problem. So I guess we're heading to the bottom of this crag, this ravine.
She looks over the edge and she says, "I'm not sure if we're heading to the bottom. Let's just keep heading through and see if there's anything on the other side."
Sure, it's fine. But I don't like this place. I
We
look
need a
around.
Lucius.
Got a bad feeling. Keep going.
Uh, at the end of the chasm is a small grotto. Um, the crumbling carved altar sits in the middle of it. It's covered in rotted plants, but nothing else is on it. Uh, there's a soft clink of something metallic coming from beyond.
I stop where I'm at. I whisper, anything. This must be it. You're talking about an oracle, and this is a looks like a place where an oracle might be. Let's check it out.
He looks at the grotto and the altar within. It looks like we're supposed to sacrifice something on this altar. Uh, I didn't bring anything. Do you have anything?
I can't say that I do. I no, just the clothes and armor that I've got on my back.
The soft metallic clink speeds up in its tempo and begins coming closer. A voice comes from the darkness. "I am the Oracle of Araxis. Who dares disturb me?"
I'm taken aback. I steel myself, stand up, tall. My name is Lucius. I am here, a citizen of Meeros. Hero, once hero, now humbled. I am
The
I am accompanied by the hero Anathame as well.
the Oracle speaks. "Ah, yes, Lucius and Anathame. Anathame, the sister of Kara, and Lucius, her lapdog. Why have you come to visit me?"
I scowl at the word lapdog. I I pause for a moment. I'm lost. My family. I'm all but certain they were taken from me by Mythras' rampage. As you must know, all of Meeros is destroyed now.
The
We
metallic clinking stops before continuing once more. The oracle is shirking around in the darkness, impossible to see.
I look to Anathame for a brief moment. I look into the darkness, trying to make out anything. See, I must know. Does my family live? My wife, my children. I must know.
The oracle, with a gleeful tone, says, "If it's answers you want, a sacrifice must be made. Each question, you must sacrifice a part of yourself." Like, sinister giggle. And uh, I'm not talking metaphors. I require sustenance. As you may see, there's not much to eat around here.
I look at a skull and a rib cage nearby and swallow. What would you have?
Anathame looks at you, grabs your shoulder. You're not seriously thinking of feeding yourself to this thing.
I pause. You're right. We have to do what's right for Meeros. I put my question of my family aside for a moment, Oracle. I must know, what must we do? Is there any hope for Meeros? Can the god Mythras, can his rage be quelled? Can we do anything?
The oracle hisses at you and says, "If you want answers, you must offer up a sacrifice. You can choose the body part, but I will be needing something."
That's fine, but I need your guarantee. I hesitate for a moment. I need your guarantee that this information will help us.
The oracle, the chains rattle. "I know all things. Of course it will help."
I take a step back. Of course. I
Anathame looks at you, says, "If we need more information, we can share the burden. I'm sure you'll do no good with nubs everywhere."
crack a wry smile. I take the boots from my feet. I draw out my blade and point at one of my toes, one of the middle ones. What would one of these do?
The oracle says while salivating, "Yes, yeah, I love toes. Step up to the altar and place your foot upon it."
I step up and lift up my leg and put the foot on the altar.
The oracle uh, comes out of the darkness, a horribly disfigured being. It's androgynous, impossible to tell the gender because of its disgusting face. It's hunched with age, long gray hair reaching all the way to the ground. It wears but a few disgusting rags, and it's caked with dirt, and it drools as it steps up to the altar.
I almost vomit for a moment and hold it back. My body automatically reacting to the stench and the sight of this otherworldly creature. Well then,
The,
do what you must, I say to it.
the oracle grasps your foot and raises it to its face, hidden by its gray hair,
I say,
until it
Oracle, before you do this.
It interrupts you and chomps down on your foot with disgusting popping and crunching sounds,
Oh my god!
and then skitters away after taking your toe.
I fall back on my back, dropping my blade, grabbing my own foot, reeling in pain, blood everywhere.
You take 1 damage to your leg. The crunching can be heard from the darkness. In between, the question comes sounding out of it. What did you want to know?
I gesture toward Anathame. Wrap this.
Anything rushes to your aid.
I stare directly at it in the darkness. I must know what we are to do. Can Meeros be saved? Can my family be saved? Can Mythras' anger be quenched? I just need to know what to do.
The oracle laughs. Many questions you have, Lucius.
Fine.
I'll be nice and answer what I think will be most helpful. Mythras' rage can be pacified. For now, the reason for his rage, the Dark One, now slithers in his most holy sanctuary. It defiles the place that Mythras touched the world, Meeros itself. The people have become corrupted with their city life and imperialism and civility. The bull has sealed them in with their own walls that they have built. Only when the Dark One has been returned to the tier of Yethis will Mythras free them from their doom.
I'm grasping my foot. That's enough. Thank you, Anathame. Dark One. Return to the tier of Yethis, you say?
You heard me correct, Lucius. The Dark One, or the Oracle's chains begin grinding across the ground once again as it gets closer to the light. I can offer more information.
I'm thinking to myself, Dark One, have I heard that before? I look up. Who is this Dark One?
More sacrifices, Lucius. Anathame looks to you. Is it really worth it?
I put my hand on her shoulder and then look at the Oracle. We've given enough. I pull myself up, grab my sword, keep it out. I say, suppose you throw in a free one. I have a question that doesn't affect me, just curious. How did you get this way? Who are you?
The Oracle begins to rush towards you, the chains dragging across the floor. They're jangling chaotically. There's no free questions, but it stops at the altar. The chains now fully taut, unable to reach you.
I turn to Anathame. Perhaps we should be off. Then again, I look at the chains. I suppose you'd give a lot to be unchained, wouldn't you? You've been here a long time.
The Oracle licks its lips under its long gray hair, the only indication being the disgusting sound. I have been here for quite a long time. I would love for you to free me.
A horrible feeling washes over me as the Oracle says those words. You know what?
Anathame looks at you. You can't possibly be being serious, Lucius. This thing just ate your toe. You want to free it?
I shield my sword. Perhaps not. I turn around, back the way I came, and say to the Oracle, fine. Enjoy your stay here in the crags, in the sulfur and bone for eternity. But I turn at the last second. I do thank you for your help, though.
The Oracle just shrinks back into the darkness. Anathame walks up close to you. Are you sure we have enough information? I mean, he said something about this tear of Yethis. Never heard of such a thing in my life.
Neither have I. But I'm not going to be able to do much about it if I give much more. As I limp.
Well,
I'm limping, putting my boot back on.
let me, Lucius. It's
I sigh to myself. Fine, but if you give more than one thing, I'll stop you.
She gives you a nod and cautiously approaches the altar.
I'm pulling out,
She
looking through my bag for bandages.
removes the guard's gauntlet and puts her hand on the altar. Oracle, you can have my left pinky if you tell me where is the tear of Yethis? The Oracle shoots out from the darkness and grabs Anathame's hand before she can react. Her pinky is gone, the Oracle in the darkness once more, blood flowing out from her knuckle. She screams in pain. Ah, Lucius! Lucius! Ah! She kind of falls back towards you.
I rush up and hold her back, keeping her from falling. I've got you. I grab her hand. Hang on. And I sit her down, start ruffling through her pack.
There's fabric to be used for first aid, but the loud crunching ceases coming from the darkness, and the Oracle answers. The tear lies within the coils of its guardian, in the fallen Uthar city of the scaled sorcerers. It's concealed behind the writhing mist that haunts the swamps of Zoe.
You said concealed by swamps of Zoe. The mists of the swamps of Zoe.
Correct, Lucius. If you march to its eastern reach and follow the horsemen's trail, you will find the light that lies in the heart of the darkness. But beware, the worms of Ulthar are not to be trifled with.
Indeed.
Anything holds her hand close to her chest.
I'm pulling out the cloth from her bag. I grab her hand again, wrap it around quickly. There's blood dripping all over her lap and on the ground as I wrap.
The gauze being wrapped around her hands slowly turns red from the blood, but eventually the blood stops dripping.
I'm sorry, Anathame. This is all we have for now. I look at the Oracle once more. We have given what you've asked.
I think I'm parked behind you. Oh.
We have given what you asked. And you've given us the information we have asked. We have no more dealings with you now. And I help Anathame up.
She gets to her feet and she tells you, "Thank you, Lucius. Your foot doesn't look that great either. Why don't you let me help you walk out?"
Thanks. I put my arm around her shoulder. limping as I walk.
The Oracle of Araxis cackles from the darkness. Come back any time! Your appendages were delicious. More crunching can be heard, echoing from the grotto.
My face is sullen. I'm walking along, looking out for bones and jagged stones. I say to them, you know, they say most of your, I learned this in my training, they say most of your balance is on your big toe and your pinky toe. But even with this one, it's still not that easy.
She looks at you and says, don't worry. The Zoe swamps, they're pretty far away. You should be able to heal up both of us before we get there.
It's good news. All right, let me remember. Got to return the Tear of Yethis. Return the Dark One to the Tear of Yethis. Gotta find the Uthar city. First is the Eastern Reach, then the Horseman's Trail, then the Light and Heart of Darkness. And that should take us to the Swamps of Zoe. Does that sound right to you? Looking to her for confirmation.
She looks at you. I mean, I know where the swamps of Zoe are. I think those directions were defined where the Tear hides. I've never heard of the Worms of Ulthar, but apparently we're supposed to watch out for those.
I see. So cryptic. Well, then we
She chuckles.
must not waste any time. To the swamps. I'm leaning on her a bit as I walk. I'm a bit heavy.
She tries to balance you as you'll try to travel along the gorge. Make an athletics roll at hard.
Success. I'm
Failure.
paying attention to every crag and point of stone. And I'm able to direct Anathame, keeping her from falling. I say, be careful. I'm supposed to be the one with the balance problem.
He looks at you. You do have a balance problem, and you're heavy.
Oh. I have a slight blush as I think about being too heavy. And then remember that I'm quite athletic, so shouldn't be embarrassed. But I continue on.
You make it out of the gorge without event. Anathame, tired from balancing you, leans you or tries to lean you up against the wall, and she takes a seat on a large boulder and lets out a sigh.
I lean against a rock that she set me against and slide down. We'll rest here for a bit.
She nods. Yeah.
Have you gotten anything to eat? I look up at her.
She looks in her pack. I have two two servings of jerky if you want one. I wasn't expecting to go on a long travel, so I really only brought food for the day.
I see. Well, I'm not really that hungry, but you should eat up. I look down.
She, a dried hunk of meat whacks you in the side of the head. Don't be stupid. You gotta eat too. We can go back to Kopesh before we head to the swamps. I'm sure everything will be fine. Huh.
Kopesh. Oh, yeah, sure. I grab the hunk of meat and chew off a bit. I enjoy my light meal.
Anything chomps down on her pieces of jerky. So, what really happened with you and my sister? How'd you even meet her?
It was my. I can't remember if I told you. I thought I did, but I collect my thoughts. Well, I was sent by the Queen, Queen Herathos. I was supposed to kill her, actually.
No. Before that, because you knew my sister, right?
Oh, before that. Yes. So she had prayed for an earthquake. Well, she prayed for uh, Mythras' intervention, and he made the earthquake happen. I'm sure she didn't exactly pray for that, but I'm sure you recall Meeros in shambles.
Yeah, I mean,
There was
it saved my life, but
it did save your life, and we worked together. It wasn't just me. I was working with her, and it was through her and a certain senator. Can't recall his name, but through their aid, I was able to seek out the person who was trying to frame you. She was instrumental in that.
she shakes her head. Yeah, Misogynistes, the father of Xenos. Never stand them, those slime. I'm glad they're dead.
Indeed. I'm looking up at the sky, scratching my beard. I take out my sword and start cutting the beard. Kind of struggling with it.
Anything sees you doing your best to shave and stands up. You know, you don't really have to uh, cleave to civilized ways out here. I'm not anyone you need to impress.
I keep going. Right. It's just this is how the guards uh see me. The guards know me as a bearded man. The guards in Kopesh. I keep working on it. Really struggling. It's so jagged.
Anything nods. It's good thinking, Lucius. The uh, the night is still young, but I mean, this may be as good a place to set up camp as any. She looks around. There's bones everywhere. As dangerous as it looks, uh, that oracle seems to be chained up real good. And I don't think anything else is going to be coming around here.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I keep working on it. As soon as I get this done, I'm going to sleep.
She finds the least jagged patch of rocks to lay down on. Sounds like you volunteered for first watch. Good night.
I chuckle. All right. I finish. Get it as good as I can get. There's cuts all over. Put my blade back, and I watch as the night goes on. I do look around for a tree or anything like that for firewood.
Throughout your search and your watch, there's not much sound except for the distant clinking of Oracle's chains. Somehow the crunches reverberating through the gorge.
This place makes me sick. um, I go back to my spot, slide down on the rock, and sit down, and keep watch.
In the middle of the night, the moon high in the sky, Anathame wakes up. All right, Lucius, thanks for letting me get some rest. You get some shut eye, and we'll head out at the first light of the sun.
I'm surprised at her sudden waking. Oh, I was just about to wake you. All right. I just lay down, stretch, and then lay down where I'm at. Go to sleep.
The sun rises over the horizon. It's faint heat falling on your face. It's quiet.
I'm awakened immediately. I put my hands in my eyes. For a few moments, I can't see anything. And then, finally, I'm awakened to the sight of Anathame. And I'm still getting used to that sunlight. Ah,
Anathame is crouched on the wall with her left foot and her other hand both bandaged and red from blood. Lucius, I know you probably wouldn't accept it, so while you were resting, I went to go visit the Oracle again.
I sigh. Damn it, Anathame. I told you. Well, out with it. What did you gain in return?
Well, I had to know my sister's dead.
I
The
understand.
one
I'm listening.
she pulls her knees close to her chest and speaks through her tears, at first of sadness, but then of rage. And the one whose fault is Kratos. What a fool he is. He serves the snake. I don't know why I didn't put the two and two together. You know the stories of Mythras and the Dark One.
I'm thinking to myself and just listening.
It's so obvious. We're looking for this tear of Yethis. He Yethis is the name of the world serpent that Mythras defeated to give us everything we have. And this fool Kratos propitiates him and worships him. I'm gonna kill him, just like he killed my sister.
I look down. Yes, the kill is rightfully yours. Clear my throat, and I will aid you in that goal. I try to stand up, stumbling. Finally stand up. Well, now's as good a time as any, I say awkwardly as she's still crying. I offer a hand to help her up.
She looks up at you and shields her face and wipes her tears with her bandaged hands and reaches her arm up, trying to place her forearm in your hands.
I pull her up by the forearm. There you are. There you are.
Thanks, Lucius. She rubs uh, her legs. Well, we better get back to Kopesh. It's a day's journey before we were hobbling. She laughed through the tears.
Let's go. I walk a little bit to see if I can do it without leaning on her. I think I've got this. Going at a turtle's pace.
She's walking at the same pace, matching you. We'll need to recuperate in Kopesh for a bit, but it's only a couple digits. I'm sure we'll be back to top shape in about a week's time.
We're heroes, right? We'll be fine. Keep going. Walking on. Eyes set on Kopesh.
The city of Kopesh enters your view. about 3 miles away by the road, there's a band of mercenaries heading in your direction. 3 mercenaries and some refugees along with them.
I lean against the tree. I looked at anything. Hey, you see those guys? You don't know them, do you?
She looks at them and leans back against the tree. Never seen them before in my life. They're probably taking some good coin to take those refugees somewhere with less strain on its resources than Kopesh.
I see. Well, let's just act natural. Let's keep moving. I get off the tree, dust myself off. My stomach rumbles loudly. Oh. I trudge on.
She follows you. Yeah, these kind only care about their coin. I'm sure they won't bother us if we don't bother them.
I keep my head low. Approaching them on the path.
The gruff mercenaries don't give you a second look. One of the refugees is a young girl. She sees your bloodied bandages and says, "Oh my goodness, Mom, are they okay?" The mom looks at you and looks at their daughter. Yes, sweetie, I'm sure they're fine. We can't be worrying about them right now."
I pay them no mind. My bandages are irritating me inside my boot. Kind of grimace for a moment. And just keep going, ignoring them.
The mercenaries and the refugees continue on the roadway, taking a right instead of left at the fork. They continue.
I keep going. I say to Anthony, do you know where they're going?
She looks up and searching her memory. I mean, from here they could be going to a dozen different places, but none of them are really equipped to receive refugees.
Hmm.
Most of the outskirt lands of Meeros have been raided by the Badoshi warriors, so it's really dangerous for them to be going, but I guess that's why they hired those mercenaries.
Right. Well, we've got to be focused on our mission for now, Anthony. Hopefully they'll be fine. I trudge on until I get to Kopesh.
At Kopesh, there's the city gates, the late evening sun is eclipsed by the walls of the city. Anthame looks at you, lets out a long, exacerbated sigh. Thought we'd never make it. I'm exhausted. Um,
I
Maybe we should go around and find lodging at the port.
Yeah, that sounds fine, Anthony. Matter of fact, I don't know how we got here in time for sunset. I'm just glad we did. I start walking around as she suggested.
She walks with you. Yeah, well, walking downhill is a little easier, I guess. Do you, I've not really been in Kopesh very long. Do you know any innkeepers or shops at the port?
Around the port, actually, yes. Uh, let's see. There's the Leaky Flagon. I actually know a man there named Brent.
She laughed. The Leaky Flagon. What a horrible name for a inn.
I let out a hearty chuckle. That's the first time I laughed in months, really. Uh, you know. Um, I smile at Anathame briefly, and then say to her, "Yes, Brant should be happy to see me, although I've still no silver to pay him with. What about you? My silver was stolen."
I arrived at Kopesh with basically nothing to my name. I'm sure we can pawn off some of our gear for some silver. There's probably still uh, some merchants at the market. Heck, maybe
Fair
Brant will
enough.
take some of our armor for payment.
That's same as you, just out of prison. This armor's all I have. But if there's anyone I can barter with, he's my only shot, so let's go. Keep walking.
The port is filled with the hustle and bustle of the ships coming in for the evening, being tied down. There's sailors everywhere with merchants in their stalls doing their best to catch the attention of all the working men trying to return home.
um, say to anything, well, here's the port. And I'm limping along slower than when I started. My foot is really irritating me. We'll just go through the front gate.
A guard sees you and runs up to you. Oh my goodness, are you okay? We need to get you medical attention.
Yes, expeditiously. And, of course, my compatriot here.
Anathame shields her face with her hair under her helmet and keeps silent. The guard waves over like some guards and commands them to reach out to the temple to send some medicine men to care for you.
You have my thanks, soldier, I say to him. I just sit down on the docks.
The soldier brings you both a water skin. What happened to you two? I mean, we've been having a rough go of it, but I mean, none of the riders have really given us that much trouble. He looks at your bloodied foot and Anathame's bloodied hands and her foot. Did y'all came in from outside? Was there something happening on the road?
I take a swig of water. Badoshi. Look, don't worry about us, but every guard here, any soldier, we need to be prepared for Badoshi.
The guard exclaimed, Badoshi? This far south? News of Meeros' fall must have reached them. They're getting more and more gutsy. All right, well, I told the guards to bring some medicine men to you. I need to report this to our superiors. He looks to Anathame. You take care. I'll take my leave.
I
And you
reach out
get
my
to walk
hand
away.
to stop him. Soldier,
He turns back.
make sure, don't alarm any citizens or any of these good fishermen here. Just make sure to report to your superior officer. Let them know they need to be prepared. I let go of his arm.
He looks at you. You're telling me we've been having a hard enough time keeping the peace without rumors of Badoshi storming the walls. I'll keep a secret. He walks away.
I lean back and wait for the medical attention to arrive.
The a group of kind of tan-robed individuals comes to you with basins of water and bandages and herbs. They tell you to sit still while they unwrap your wounds and try and treat them.
Thank you, thank you. I stay still as I can.
Anything follows your lead, and the medicinal herbs are soothing. You regain 1 HP to each location that was damaged.
Thank you. Thank you. Ah,
The, the medicine men keep their heads low. We thank you for defending our city. It's truly dark times we're in.
I look up
We're having
into their eyes. We all do our part.
one of the medicine men is bald with dark eyebrows. He looks you in the eyes. It's very difficult right now to keep faith. I'm having a hard time understanding my Cirrus.
As am I. But there is more at play than we understand. I reassure him with a hand on his shoulder.
The medicine man places his hand on your hand. Thank you, thank you. It's good to know that not everyone is thinking about turning their backs on him. He looks at the other 2 medicine men. Are you done treating that soldier? They're finishing tending to Anathame. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're finishing up now. We were just gathering our supplies.
I look at Anathame, making sure she feels okay. All right. Well then, again, it's much appreciated. I stand up. We've got our business to be back to.
The medicine men take their equipment and begin walking away. The bald one looks at you and says, "Keep fighting the good fight." And as the other 2 men get a little bit further away, in a lowered voice, he says, "We believe in you, Lucius." And he walks away.
I'm just struck by this. I turn to Anathame. Did you hear what I heard?
Anathame's chugging the water skin. Didn't hear anything.
Kind of smile again. All right. All right. And I put out my hand, waiting for her to finish so I can help her up.
He just remains there for a couple seconds. Glug, 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 glug. Ah. She sees your outstretched hand and hands you the water skin. Sorry, I don't think there's much left.
Yeah, I don't think so. I hold it open and a drop comes out. I look at her sarcastically, thanks, and attach the empty canteen, to a belt loop. And then help
She
her up.
stands up. She stands up on her own. Well, those medicine men did a real good number on me. She looks at the water skin. It's all right. We have to go pay your friend at the Leaky Flagon a visit. Hopefully the flagons are not leaky.
Hopefully.
She surveys the port. Which of these buildings is it?
um, it's actually inside the city, and
She looks at you. What?
oh, just follow me. Just follow me, and I begin to lead the way to the
She
leaky
follows
flag.
after you.
I see the leaky flagon in the distance. Oh, we're almost here.
She's trying to keep her head low. The plan was to not enter the city yet, Lucius.
Well, it's the only lead I've got for help. Just keep your head low, like you're doing.
She kind of ducks down even lower. I'm sure there's plenty of friendly bars on the waterfront. She stops for a moment. Actually saying it out loud, maybe you're right. She keeps going.
I keep going until I'm shoving through bustling citizens until I get to the leaky flagon. Here it is. I open the front door and look around for for my for my friend from a few months ago. Looking around for Brant.
Anathame takes in the leaky flagon. Well, It is better than I thought. The flagon itself is moderately busy at this time. Brand's going between the tables, offering drinks and food and such things. He's running around like a cockatrice with his head cut off.
I see, there he is. I sit down at a table.
Anthony sits down with you.
Oh, I was gonna pull the. Never mind.
She looks at you.
He'll be.
I
He'll
can pull
be.
out the chair myself. Thank you very much.
Yeah. I don't know what I was thinking. Um, I sit back and wait wordlessly.
Brant's busy with the other patrons. He sees you sitting down. He gives you a nod, letting you know that he will be with you. Anathame leans on the table. So we need to start trying to figure out how we're going to find this tier of Yethis.
I
Do you
say,
know anything about the swamps?
I think back to childhood stories. Not sure.
Roll locale.
Success. I do remember somewhat swamps. I seem to remember tales of people going in, never coming back. It was the poison. I, I think one person did come back, but they didn't last long. Their face was all green and strange. At least that's what I heard. I don't know if it's the
Anathame,
air or the water, but it's not a good place. And I hold back after I start to say her name.
Anathame drops her head onto the table, lets out a loud groan. It wasn't going to be easy, I knew that, says, muffled by their helmet and the hair. She sits back up. Maybe we can find an expert here in the city.
I really don't want to spend more time here than I need to, but whatever you say, I almost say her name again. Hey, speaking of which, we need new names.
She strokes her chin, takes off her helmet and places it on the table, kind of loosens her hair a bit. What do you have in mind?
Um, I think about it for a moment, looking at her. You strike me as. I can't really think of a name for you, honestly. For myself, something simple. Marcus.
He, he looks at you. Did you say Lucas?
No, Marcus. Is that too close to
Marcus.
Lucius? I cover my mouth as I say my own name.
She looks at you. It's definitely not too far off. What about something?
I look down. I suppose I wasn't known for my creativity. Ah,
How about something like Antioch?
Antioch. That'll work. Antioch.
What about me? What do I look like?
Not sure. Phoebe. Philippi.
He chuckles. Phoebe, really?
Well, maybe not. I'm not good at this stuff, but it's better than.
She,
Well, it works.
she kicks back. Phoebe was my childhood bully.
Okay, not Phoebe then. I look around, trying to see if Brant is anywhere near getting to us.
Brant comes up right behind you and says, "Boo!" Ha ha ha! He laughs.
Oh my god! Accidentally kick the table leg where my missing toe is.
Uh, roll endurance.
Success. I'm able to contain my scream, my would-be scream. Oh, it's you, Brent. Hey, listen, don't say my name. Really, please don't.
Brant looks at you with a furrowed brow. Okay. What am I supposed to call you?
I'm Antioch now.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
okay.
always have been. I give a wink at him.
Yes, my good friend Antioch. That owes me money. He laughs. What about your friend here?
I look at her.
Anything looks
I say she can introduce herself, right?
anything looks at Brant. Uh, yes, my name is Praxis. Brant looks at her after her long pause. Uh-huh. Traxis. Okay then. Well, Antioch and Traxis, what can I do for you?
My stomach rumbles just as I'm about to speak, very loudly. Oh, well, I'm gonna give it to you straight, Brant. We need some food and a place to stay at least for a night, but maybe we could pay you in armor or something else.
He
No,
looks at you and up and down. Well, I was kind of wondering why you were wearing guardsman armor. I didn't seem to remember you being a guardsman. I'm not really sure if they let me sell that around here.
well, yeah, well, you can melt it down maybe. I'm searching my mind for other options.
Roll persuasion at formidable or influence. Sorry.
Failure.
Yeah, melt it down. I'll get my chef to put the oven on the hottest it goes. Uh,
Wait, you can do that?
listen,
I instantly realize how foolish I was after I say it. Oh,
listen, Antioch.
Antioch.
Um, I, I, I really don't know how much I can float you. I mean, business is good as you can see, but it's only good because people are paying. Um, maybe you can find uh something. Maybe you could trade something to one of these guys. I don't know. I'll go ahead and get something started for you, but
I I turn to Anathame. I say, Traxus. I think about it. Like, we really don't have anything, do we? You had some cloth. That's about it, isn't it?
anything looks at you. You any good at games? Maybe we could get some gambling money.
Ah, I don't know why I didn't think of that earlier. Hey, Brant, you have any gambling men in here?
He looks at you. He looks at the room. No, no, there's absolutely no gambling happening here. He says in a extremely sarcastic tone. Anyways, I'll go get the meal started. I'm sure you'll come up with the money somehow.
I give him a grin as he walks off. Well, that's our plan then, isn't it? I stand up. Let's go find a game. And I look around and see a a dice game being played by a group of rough men. I go over to them. Hey, you got room for one more?
They look at you. One of them with a eye patch. The other two with magnificent mustaches. They say, "Always got room for a sucker with some money." The eye-patched man says, "Yeah, yeah, we're playing a liar's dice here. You know how to play the game?
Yeah, I've heard of it, of course.
All right. Well, the he shows you the pot. This is how much money we got going right now. What do you got to throw in there?"
Let's make it a little more interesting. How about uh something like, and I pull out my gauntlet. Yeah, it's a it's a cloth gauntlet. I take off both of them. Here, this is something. Put them on the table.
The mustache man's eyes grow wide, along with the one eye of the eye patch man. Oh, we got a high roller here. All right, he looks at the other two. All right, buckos, y'all got enough money to pay up? They kind of look in their coin purses, one of which looks exactly like the coin purse your wife bought you for your anniversary. The guys say, we have enough for if one gauntlet. Two is a bit too rich for our blood.
Fine, fine. And then I look at the man holding the coin purse. Say, where'd you get that coin purse anyway?
His large red mustache slightly hides his distorted lip as he thinks how to answer your question.
As
I found it laying on the roadside. I was surprised somebody dropped such a nice coin purse.
I'm reattaching the straps of one of my gauntlets. Is that so? I'll be straight with you. It looks awful familiar to me. I think you might be the guy who snatched it off of me months ago.
He stands to his feet to face you. That's an awfully pointed accusation there. I told you I didn't steal it from anybody. I found it on the side of the road.
I stand up, still working on the straps. If it's the coin pouch I'm thinking of, it's one of a kind. Why don't you show me the pattern?
The ruffian looks at you, and he begins to slightly flex his muscles. He says, "It's a very nice pattern." He holds it out. Like, I'm sure that you're very happy for me.
I recognize the pattern instantly, looking like a great bear made out of triangular patterns.
Roll insight.
Failure.
The man puts it in his pocket.
I say, no, I saw right there. The pattern of a bear.
There's all kinds of bear patterns. How do I know you're not just trying to steal my beautiful coin purse? He looks to his friend. Are we going to take this? His friend looks up at him and is like, I'm just here to play some dice.
I look at them briefly, look back at him. Leave them out of this. If you're an honest man, you don't need your buddies to help you gang up on me. Now I take a step closer. Now just fess up already.
Make an influence roll.
Failure.
The other mustache man stands up. Now hold on. I know it's a strange story about how he got it, but I'm not going to let you just grab my friend's coin purse. Just enjoy the game.
Enjoy the game. I look at him. I'm getting more flustered. You saw the pattern, didn't you?
Yeah, and it's a really nice pattern. But how am I supposed to know that you're telling the truth and not just trying to coax us out of it?
I'm telling you, as a guard of the city of Kopesh, I turn back to the original man to hand it over, and I'll examine it. That is an order, citizen.
The ginger mustache gentleman starts to hand over the the coin purse Make a insight roll.
Failure.
While you're distracted by the coin purse, he lets out a right hook.
I am not able to react. I'm caught off guard.
His fist hits you square in the face, but it's blocked completely by your helmet. The man yells to his friend, "Run!" He tries to run past you.
I shrug off the hit easily and reach for him. That is critical success.
Also critical success. What do you roll?
1.
Oh, too bad. Um,
I'm
Go
reaching for
ahead.
him with my hand.
Go ahead and roll. Brawn, evade, or acrobatic.
That's a brawn success.
All right. The ruffian grabs your wrist and twists it and pulls you to the ground and starts running off.
Ah! I fall to the ground. And I get up. Hey, stop! And I give chase. And I jump and try to tackle him.
He's booking it and he's not able to react.
Failure. I fall on the ground and dust myself off. Get up again. Looking around, confused where I landed somehow.
Anathame, watching the commotion, sees the man running towards the door and pushes the chair out in front of him. And he trips over it, flying head over heels, and lands on his back. She just kicks back at the table. All right, Antioch, take him in.
I walk over to him, try to act like I didn't just embarrass myself. Grab both of his arms, pull him up.
He's doing his best to get out of your grip. He tries to shove you off. Success.
Failure.
He shoves you off and is about to run away once more when Anathame stands up from her chair.
I say, that's enough. And I go for a swing. Fumble.
Fumble. You swing at him and your hand gets caught in his sling and gets all tied up. And he's all tied up with you now. And he's trying his best to try to escape as fast as possible as his friends look on in horror as two guards walk up to their friend.
say, help me. I
Anathame
wrestling with him.
walks up and draws her sword and says, "If you know what's good for you, you'll return the property that you've taken from my friend." The man with his satchel all tangling him up. Okay. He just dumps his satchel and takes it off of him and runs out of the bar.
I wipe the sweat off my face, bend over and grab the satchel. I look around the bar, around the leaky flagon. We'll let that one go.
The constituents are all silent at this point, all looking, staring at you. And they all turn back to their drinks, and the normal hubbub with the voices begins, and the leaky flagon is just the same as you arrived, minus one ruffian.
I look at the pouch, examine the pattern, see if it's the one I thought.
It really is the pouch from your wife, and there's only a few silver pieces missing.
I check how many are in there. Let's see. There's only a few missing. I do like a quick mental calculation. Okay. And I sit back down at the table.
Brant comes out. He sees you with your new satchel and says, "Oh, I mean, I can take a satchel."
Hang on. And I pull out a silver piece. We get a meal for this.
Brant looks
How
at
about
it
a
and he's
nice
like,
stay?
"Oh, that's you actually have money. I never thought I'd see the day. You can pay me for your last meal and stay with it."
Fair enough. And for another meal,
Because
I'm holding the pouch in my hand.
one silver piece will get you a meal and a place to stay. He looks at Anathame, but that's per person. I guess I could give you 2 meals and 1 room if you want. That'd be 1 silver and 8 copper.
Let me think about it. I think 2 rooms would be okay if you have it.
Oh yeah, we have it. I'm just trying to save you money. So that'll be 2 silver.
I hand him over the silver.
And he looks at it. Oh, and then there's the third from last time.
I can't forget last time. I hand that one over.
He looks at it. He flips the coins between his fingers. All right, thanks so much, Antioch. I'll go make sure your rooms are ready. You enjoy the food. He points. He puts his plates down from the tray in his other hand. It's seared chicken with raspberry jelly, and don't ask about the plant.
Sure thing, Brant. It smells delicious. My stomach grumbles again, even louder than last time.
Well, you enjoy your dinner. He kind of halfway bows to Anathame. Madam, I need to go check on the rest of my patrons. Let me know when you want to go to your room, and I'll grab you the key. And he walks away.
I begin eating without saying or thinking anything. I just start eating.
Anathame does the same.
You know.
This is pretty good.
Mm-hmm. I don't say a word other than just mm-hmm until I finish the whole chicken on my plate. Ah, I really needed that.
The eye patch man sits down at your table and places down a flagon. Hey, I want you to know there's no hard feelings. I didn't know my buddy had stole your coin purse.
I finally start trying to put that gauntlet back on that I had started a bit ago. Of course, no hard feelings. If I were you, I would have stuck up for him, maybe. You know, I get it. It's your friend.
Yeah, well, his brother went off after him. I'm sure that their ma will give him a talking to. So you're staying here at the flagon?
Might be.
Anathame just sips on her flagon and looks at you and looks at him. The eye patch man looks at his flagon. This city's pretty busy since Meeros was destroyed. It's gotta be pretty busy for you guards folk.
I take a swig of my flagon. Indeed. You don't know how tired we are. I just take another sip. I'm sitting, waiting for him to continue conversation. Nothing much on my mind.
The man kind of swirls his flagon around a bit. Well, if I don't want to bother y'all too much, but you seem like some honest folk. My crew workers, or not my crew, my workers didn't show up this evening to unload cargo, and the tide's gonna be coming in soon. If you could help me out, I mean, most of the other guards, I've asked them, they didn't really seem very willing.
I'm just slowly sipping as I'm listening,
Uh,
exchanging a glance with Anathame, kind of like read her reaction.
she's entirely consumed with her flagon of ale. But anyways, I don't know. I assume you've been pretty hard up since you didn't have your coin purse. If I'd be willing to pay you, I need to get that cargo on my ship tonight.
Tonight, you say? Um, Tell you what, let us think about it. I sit
He
my flagon down and look at him.
he takes a sip as well. Well, there ain't much time for thinking. If you want to help, just let me know. I'm looking for some more help right now. So, uh, first come, first serve. He leaves your table.
I lean back, look at the ceiling for a moment, and then say to Anathame, I don't know if we can trust anyone right now.
She finally puts her flagon down with a uh, plank on the table. She looks at you. Trust has nothing to do with it for me. I don't want to help. I'm tired.
I hear you on that. Plus, I've got my silver now anyway.
There's some shouting outside, and the front door slams open. A merchant prince walks in with 3 of his guardsmen.
I
What?
finish putting on a gauntlet, start on the other one.
A 4th guardsman comes in, dragging the ginger mustache man. This is the place, boss. He said that his captain was here. They have your cargo somewhere on their ship. He looks to his guards. Search the place. Find the captain.
Keep my head down, sip the flagon, sip the ale.
The guards going table by table, split up. One of them comes to your table. What are you guards doing here at the Leaky Flagon?
I look up at him, getting a drink of ale. What does it look like?
I can see that. What? I mean, the
I
barracks
say,
too good for you?
the barracks just fine. When I want it, when I want to be there. Tonight I want to be here. I take another drink.
Right. Have you seen their captain? He's a slightly portly man with an eye patch. He's a little bit balding.
I feign recollection for a moment. Slightly portly, eye patch. I'm not sure about balding though, but other than that, I've seen someone more in the northwest, part of the town, I'd say. About an hour or two ago. Not sure.
He looks at you and just bangs the table. That's no help. We've heard he's here at the Leaky Flagon right now. Have you seen him?
I slammed down my own flagon. Well, then I guess I haven't seen him.
His eyes narrow. Anathame is halfway covering her face.
My eyes are locked with his.
Say, he looks at you, looks at your uniform. How's the jailhouse been recently?
Jailhouse? I haven't been around there. Why? My eyes are still locked on to his.
Really? You haven't been around there? I mean, isn't that insignia on your shoulder? Warrant officer?
It is. But like I said, haven't been around there. Been reassigned for today.
That's pretty convenient. Not too, a couple days ago, some prisoners escaped. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Haven't been around the jail in at least 2 days. Just happy to finally be back in town. So no, haven't heard about that.
That's too bad. He starts to walk away. Really, really, sucked. They had a prisoner in there that almost burned down our temple, that sorry scum. Well, if you see him anywhere, you make sure to throw him in there and throw away the key.
I lean back again. Oh, I have heard about him. Heard he's ugly. That's about it. But yeah,
The
I'll lock him up if I see him.
the other guardsmen are going through the tables. This guardsman bids you farewell and goes to check the other tables, but stops after a couple to go back to the front door. Roll perception.
Failure. I'm keeping my eyes on the table. Get to the bottom of my flagon. That's it.
The other two guardsmen stop asking questions around the bar, and they also return to the merchant prince, and they let the merchant prince out of the establishment, but all four guards remain. Anathame looks at you and says, maybe we should get to our room.
Yeah, I think so. I get up, feeling a little warm from the ale, just slightly, and head towards the stairs to go up to the room.
Anathame follows you, but stops at the bar counter and calls for Brant for the key. I'll meet you up there with the key, all right? Antioch?
I look over my shoulder. Oh, could you get... Oh, yeah, sure, thanks. Both keys. I'm waiting at the top.
At the bottom of the stairs, Anathame starts climbing them with both keys. Brant said that yours is at the far end of the hallway, and before she finishes her sentence, two of the guards grab her and start pulling her down.
I put my hands together and I say, "Stop in the name of the law!" And I start making formations with my hands.
Two of the guards are dragging her down the stairs, and the other two guards start climbing the stairs towards you. And they say, "You're not the law around here. You're coming with us."
I say an incantation and complete it. and then look at them, clenching my fists. And I rush them, and just try. I just rush through and try to barrel through them.
We'll stop here.
Okay.
That one went kind of long, I think.
It did. I liked that it went. What was that? 2 hours maybe? I don't know.
I don't know. Usually I would just look at the recording length, but I wasn't recording tonight.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. What is OBS saying? Oh, 2 hours right now. Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
I
Yeah, that's a
rather
pretty long
enjoyed
session.
that. It just, the adventure just kind of opened up in that way, where you're going to lots of places, and so it could have gone on even longer if we wanted to.
Yeah.
It was
At the
good.
end there, were you casting a folk magic spell?
Yeah,
I assume it was might.
yeah.
Did you roll folk magic?
No.
Gosh, dang it!
Let me roll it real quick.
That's what I was waiting for. I was waiting for you to roll it. I was like, oh, maybe he just rolled it and I didn't see it. It's chill.
Okay, I succeeded.
Okay.
That was really good. It's the marvelous misadventures of bad decisions and hyper-aggression, once again. That's what I do. That's how I roleplay. I don't know. That's just what I do.
I mean, I feel like Lucius is, I mean, at least from the character, seems that's how he solves most of his problems anyways.
I think that's in character for him.
Yeah.
I I wanted to roleplay the high. He's got high intelligence, I think. Yeah, but mostly he's a big guy, so I guess it makes sense. He kind of relies on that.
I mean, if you're a big guy and you're smart, then like you can kind of measure the situation and be like, yeah, these people will have to listen to me no matter what.
Yeah, yeah.
What did you think about the Oracle in this session?
Oh, the Oracle was super cool. I really liked the
I was,
Oracle.
I was kind of surprised you only asked one question.
Yeah, yeah. His thought was, as a fighter, he he his thought is, what good is all this information going to do him if he can't do anything about it?
Yeah, that's true.
Um,
But I mean, you can fight with a missing finger, right?
you can, you can. Well, you'd be surprised how much it would affect things, but yeah, you are right. You are right about that. Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe the Oracle was the coolest part. Not sure. Yeah.
I was trying not to play it up too much, but I still wanted to like have lots of descriptive language.
Oh, dude, yeah, play it up. You did great.
It's really funny. They call out in the module talking about, oh yeah, they need to sacrifice. It specifically says, it's just funny to me, each question requires the loss of a physical body part, a finger, an eye, a tongue, or manhood. Like that's hilarious.
Naturally.
Maybe think of was it Dun?
Oh yeah. We sacrifice it, go out, do the quest, and then we come back and we say, "I'm gonna get it back."
Give it back, yes.
The real
I was
quest.
surprised actually because of how Lucius generally handles things that you didn't try to just like force it to tell you things by like beating it to a pulp.
Yeah, I mean the thought did occur, but Lucius was at least smart enough to think this thing is supernatural and it's just gonna cast a spell and kill me with a touch or something. I don't know. I don't.
Yeah.
Lucius doesn't really know what this thing can do or not.
See, that's good role playing,
He.
but also I think it's a perk of the system.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You don't know. You don't know what's an oracle gonna do. I have no idea.
Yeah,
I might have been better off just like trying to chop it to pieces, but maybe not.
maybe. You don't know.
I don't know. And Lucius doesn't know. More importantly, um,
Yeah.
there's a lot of stubbornness. You know, maybe a lot of scenes that like I dragged on because of Lucius's stubbornness, but I think it was okay because it was in character. Character. What do you think?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, what scenes were you thinking of in particular?
Um. Oh, I was bargaining with the oracle for too long without being willing to offer anything up. I was all stubborn.
I mean, that's fine.
Um, and then fighting with the guy who stole my silver pouch, just failing like what 8 rolls in a row or something.
That was pretty
Seemed
funny.
like I was just like tripping over myself, man. I probably should have started narrating like feeling drunk or something because it was comically bad. That part was hilarious. And then she pulls out her sword, and I'm like, I should have just done that. I didn't
Yeah,
want to be lethal, but should have just
the
done that.
fact
It's
you're dressed
obvious.
as guards does give you a little bit of leeway with that, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely. Um, there's a couple spots where he said, you arrive at, you know,
Yeah.
I would have just said like the place comes into view or something like that.
Hmm.
And then when I say, oh, I keep going until I get there, can I get to Kopesh? And then I'm like, wait, I shouldn't be able to get there yet, at the end of the day. And then,
I was fine just getting you there in one day. I didn't
yeah,
really.
yeah. And then you saved it. You said, oh, but you're going downhill. That was smart.
That's what, yeah.
I was like,
I was like, I mean, I really didn't care that it took essentially the same amount of time both ways, but I was like, I guess we did talk about how you were, you know, you missing a toe, so you're waddling.
yeah.
So it's downhill. Yeah, yeah, whatever.
I figured you didn't care, but I was like, oh, I'll try to. I'll at least bring
I
attention to it. I don't know.
I tried to bring in some pushes. Do you think there were too many, or were they kind of low quality? Like the mercenaries leading the refugees. What do you think about that
I think
on the road?
all the pushes were good. Um, Lucius didn't care about it. I
Yeah,
mean, he has a heart, but he didn't care. Um,
and I like
but
that.
but just because I'm gonna ignore it doesn't mean it's bad. It's good. It's what's happening in the world. It's good.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is it still built kind of like the environment and the things are happening in the world that your character does not have to be involved in, right?
Absolutely. That makes it so much better. The world's real.
I was thinking of letting the session just end with y'all going to y'all's room,
Mhm.
but I decided to add a little push right there at the end. The guard that was talking to you kind of recognized something was a little bit off.
Yeah. I'm a terrible liar.
Yeah, I guess I should have asked for a deceit
Maybe so. I
roll.
probably would have failed it anyway.
I just rolled
But
insight for him and he succeeded. So
that's fine. Yeah. I guess usually you'd roll deceit versus insight, but doesn't matter.
yeah, you can do it either way. I did ask for a perception roll without you saying you were like looking anything for anything specific, but
Mm-hmm.
it was because the guards were trying to be kind of down low about it.
Mm-hmm. If that's the case, maybe it should be perception at heart or something. If I don't
I
say
mean,
I'm looking for anything and they're trying to be down low. No?
I'm trying to think. 'Cause, like, I'm not asking for perception for easy things anyways. Like,
That's
if they're not
true.
trying to hide it, then I'm not gonna ask for a roll. So the fact that I'm asking for the roll is because they're trying to hide something.
Yeah, you're
I
right, you're
was
right.
mostly asking about it because like you didn't specifically say, "Oh, I'm looking for this," but you're also in a tavern where there's some guards, and one of them was asking you a lot of questions. So
It I think it was fine. It's funny because I'll make fun of perception rolls a lot. It's like the worst perception, insight,
I
and
hate perception too.
investigation, the big three that always misused. But yeah, I don't have to say I'm looking for something, you know? Like you said, something can happen that and you want to know if I see it or not. I mean, right?
Yeah, I was just trying to figure out because I didn't want to just say it. It's like, "Oh, you see this," or like, "Oh, this happened," because I don't know if your character would have seen it.
Mm-hmm. Um,
But yeah, they were just locking the door.
oh, okay. So,
Yeah, I mean, there's
well,
not really much.
oh, they're locking the front door while they're, oh, okay, I see. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That would be important.
Yeah,
I knew something was up, but
yeah. I
I
mean,
knew,
if you had said like, "Oh, I looked to see if they're doing anything fishy or something like that," then I probably wouldn't have asked for a perception roll. I just say,
mm-hmm.
"You notice," or the guard's locking the door.
Yeah, that's how I would have done it too. I'm watching them. with squinted
Yeah.
eye. Okay, yeah, they're locking the door. Oh, I'm getting myself in so much trouble. Got out of trouble. Gonna get right back into it. um, but we'll see. We'll see. I was kind of trying to do a flirting thing with Anathame, which I'd
Hmm.
never done anything like that before, and it didn't feel weird. Didn't feel like two grown men flirting with each other. It was the character, didn't feel weird. I think it was fine. And if
Yeah.
he's probably gonna wrestle with the fact that he lost his wife, and he's like, why am I thinking about anything that way? And he's gonna back off.
Mm.
We'll see. But
Trauma bonding.
yeah, exactly. But what's I gonna say? Yeah, even if I keep going along that route, I'm not gonna be like, these are the exact uh romantic little nothings that I'm saying to Anathame. I'm not gonna do that. I have no interest in that. But
I need to.
something could happen. We'll see.
I've lost. I think I have them somewhere, but I need to have them more front and center. I don't have your passions for your character. I kept
Oh,
looking to be like, oh, this would be a good time to use a passion. Oh, I don't have them. Oh well.
okay.
I think I have your character sheet, but you can send it to me or something.
Let me do it now before I forget.
We didn't have very much. Do we have any combat? Oh, well, we had
Actually,
the tavern chase slash brawl slash. Do we have anything else?
there's the tavern. Um, it was just
I
the
don't think
tavern,
so.
wasn't it? I
Yeah.
felt it's weird. I felt like I got into combat like 3 times or something, but no, it was just once. I don't know.
Well, what do you think of that one time? Do you think it ran smoother than before? Do you think it was worse?
I was gonna ask you the same thing, but I think it went smoother than before. I still need practice. One thing is I didn't get any special effects, so I didn't have to worry about that. So of course it went smoother.
That's true. That was funny that y'all both fumbled. Uh,
Oh yeah, fumble with one. I fumbled with two.
and that was a critical.
Or yeah. We
Y'all
both
both
crit,
criticaled, and then y'all both fumbled.
and he beat me by one each time, both times.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, well, if you both fumble, then just bad stuff happens to both of you, which is why y'all both got tangled up.
Yeah,
Um,
that was a good description of a double fumble, by the way.
okay, good. I was trying to figure
Uh,
out something's bad supposed to happen
Snoopy and Mr. Bean getting caught in a folding chair, basically.
here.
Sort of felt like. So yeah, I think it went smoother, even if it felt jank because of all the failed rolls, and I don't know if I was doing it. I guess I did everything right.
We're doing a lot of like grapples and stuff,
Yeah.
and if like, we're not really. Let's go look real quick. It's after the game, which is when you're supposed to look at this kind of stuff. For
Mm-hmm.
grapples, they work slightly differently. Slightly differently.
Just do an unarmed roll.
Yeah, so grappling, it's an opposed roll.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So that means there's a winner. There's definitely a winner.
Yeah.
Um, there's definitely a loser, as long as the grapple is successful, right? Uh, but you were trying to grapple, and none of them were successful.
I'm trying to grapple with a 48 unarmed.
Mm, yeah.
Time after time after time.
Yeah. So it says if the attacker wins, they establish the grapple. If the defender wins, the grapple fails. Um, and you have to roll location if you do succeed.
Roll location if you succeed. Okay.
Yep. The grapple location. If it's the head or the torso, then any skill the opponent attempts is at hard. And then if it's any other like leg or it's a limb, then that is inoperable.
Mm.
If that makes sense.
Yeah. That's the thing I love about the rules, is they just make sense. If you grab someone's arm, they can't do anything with it.
They can't use it. Wow, I'm tired.
These are the good kind of rules.
I was, what, the listening to the stream. Oh gosh, I think it was last night where Max was talking about his game, Bastard Sword.
Mm-hmm.
They were talking about the fact there's all these like maneuvers and stuff, and I think that it could definitely work. It's similar to Mythras, where it's like there's all this stuff, but it's all front loaded,
I
and it's
love
very
yeah,
natural language. So
exactly. I love that part. Front loaded natural language.
When so like when you were surprised by the guy socking you in the face when you said that you couldn't react, I just said that he hit you in the face because he automatically got the special effect. I think he's actually supposed to get two now that I think about it. Yeah, it's okay. I missed that. But he just chose no, I did choose two. I chose choose location head and damage armor, but it didn't, or sunder, but it didn't do it. It didn't get through.
Yeah, I had 5 armor for the helmet.
Yeah.
Did you have my character sheet open?
No, but I knew that you were wearing like hoplite armor, so I was
Oh,
like,
okay.
that's 5.
Yeah. It was like freaking Thanos or something, like, and I'm just like, you know,
All that for a drop of blood.
yeah. I do.
Yeah, hoplite armor is really good. Hmm.
This character is really fun because if he's fighting with weapons, he's gonna tear you up, and then socially he's just like inept,
Yeah, he's
which is fine.
stupid.
Yeah, yeah.
He has like the worst social skills.
Really need to
Um,
buff up unarmed because I feel like I get in that situation of fighting without weapons, but that's probably just my own fault.
just draw your weapon.
Uh,
Um, but yeah, like I was saying, the natural language stuff is really nice. Like most of the special effects, I feel like, oh yeah, that's pretty natural.
mm-hmm,
Like grip, bash, bleed, impale,
mm-hmm,
the best special effect that if you're not using it, you're doing it wrong. No.
mm-hmm.
And
Or
like even if you don't use the special effect itself, like you can kind of just, fix it a little bit. Like one of them rapid reload. You're not gonna say I rapid reload, but you can just say, um, like when we had our practice combat, say John skillfully reloads grabs his arrows quickly,
yeah,
you know, to knock another one.
mm-hmm.
It's rapidly reloads. I don't really like using reload with arrows, like bow and arrows. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Oh yeah, I think you said notches the arrow.
Yeah, it sounds like firearm talk if you just say reload.
Yeah, reload. Yeah,
Mm.
it would be cool to play like a mystic who can do impale with his unarmed attack.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
be like,
What are you thinking of this?
like
Sorry, go ahead.
you just give a man 5 scars in the shape of the Big Dipper with your
That'd be pretty sick. Yeah,
hand.
that's cool. Garfo. Anyways, what do you think of this campaign? I'm pretty excited to play Mythic Britain campaign, but I'm also really enjoying this one.
I'm enjoying this.
Um,
Um, I didn't know where it was gonna go, and then when we got the prophecy, and I'm like typing all this stuff, I'm like, oh, there's a lot more than I realized. I'm gonna go on a quest.
yeah.
Um,
Um,
I'm looking forward to Mythic Britain though.
I might have to post it in a couple different places to get people to play. I want to post it in the Mythras Discord, but I want everyone who plays to be role players, you know?
Yeah.
There's a couple people there who are role players, like in this style. And
Mm-hmm.
then of course we'll post it in the 4D Discord. Do you put those links in your description?
The Discord?
Yeah.
No. Um, I've some people do. I don't. I've extended it to one person so far after I like had a live stream with them.
Oh yeah, what was that guy's name?
Mal, or
Mal,
I
that's
guess
right. Yeah,
is
I watched that one.
yeah, very cool guy.
Oh, that was good. Hey, maybe he'd like to play. I remember he was saying he was looking into Mythras.
Yeah, Mal is either played or looking into Mythras. Was it LGS or LSG Dean?
Ellis
Um,
Dean.
yeah, Dean
Yeah.
has Mythras, has played it. He really likes the low fantasy, chainmail and mud and grit.
I
Um,
love so much not having to be like, oh, magic. This is the magic that's doing this and blah 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 blah. Like even with this campaign, there's like definitely magical things.
mhm.
But I hate like sorcerers and like wizards. Like, dude, I do not care. It's so lame. Like, oh my gosh. It's like, dude, if you don't want to work to solve your problems, just say it.
Tell us how you really feel, sir.
Gosh, the fact that you can just run Mithras with no magic and it just works is just so amazing. I who was it? In I can't remember his full. It was a ridiculous username. An aid worker.
Loading water.
Something loading water. Yeah, yeah. He was talking about that in the last stream, and he was talking about how he does. He was. I can't remember if he was saying he didn't like it or he just didn't read too much into the magic of Mythras because like convoluted. And I'm like, yes, and you can use none of it, and it's amazing.
That's funny. Yeah.
Yeah, like if we do Mythic Britain, I'm just gonna say, yeah, no one can be a druid. Don't even try. No druids.
Based. I quite like my sorcerers and druids, but I really have taken a liking to my warriors the past year or so.
I just
I
like if
I like even if I get magic, it's something I had to find, and it's like one spell.
yeah, like one spell, or I like EZD6 and stuff where it's like very freeform because there's like that's the thing that I think what I really don't like is like hard magic systems. Not like difficult, but like these are the
The
rules.
hard rules.
These are yeah, like hard rules for magic. I'm just like this is you're taking all the magic out of magic. Now it's just science with extra steps.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree.
Well, we will see how far we get here. Shoot, we're not going to be able to play next week for sure because I'm going to be out of town. But the 31st, I don't know if we're playing a game with Wayward or not. That kind of got thrown out, and then nobody talked about it.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'll text him.
Sure. Um,
And then after that, definitely the 7th, the 14th, and the 21st, and the 28th. I think those are all good to go for me.
oh,
I'm
okay.
very busy this last month or this month and this last month, but after this next week, I should be a lot more clear.
Yeah. I think we've been averaging one a month. Uh,
Well, we played
but
twice this month. Just one of them was a practice.
oh yeah, if you include the practice, then yeah, it's I don't know,
Yeah.
one every 3 weeks or 2 weeks. Um, but I think most of those skipped weeks have been like the past month or two.
Oh yeah. I don't
So
think we played at all in June.
yeah, so we'll get back on it.
Get on the horse. The
Mm-hmm.
4D horse.
40 horrors. Um, I don't want to say anything yet, no promises, because I'm not letting myself join any other games until I get some life stuff in order.
Mm.
But I might join another game that's listed on the Discord, or I might start one that's using the little 2-page system I wrote the other day. What I call dashed against the rocks or dashed against the stones. I
I need
just
to join a game.
yeah, I realized the other day when you did the UNPC, that's the first game you joined besides one with me in the
And I
4D.
still DM'd or GM'd
You still GM'd.
it.
Always
That
GM.
was so funny, dude. Honestly, it's like I said, it was probably better because I don't know any of the system, so it's like I don't have to know any of the character rules. I just GM.
Oh yeah, yeah,
That
yeah.
was cool.
That was a really good one. But
Well, I can't think of anything else to discuss from this last session. I think that it was fine. I loved this Sophie's dice. It makes it real easy.
oh, it's so
Um,
good, and it's gonna get better as we automate more things with Sophie's dice.
I noticed you were tracking your AP with the things, the Mythras tokens. Um, but when you do that, every single time you roll an expression, it like gets rid of all the dice and rolls the expression. So it may be better just to do it like by hand, get some like I don't know Skittles,
Okay.
and then just throw out that red token when you're out of action points, like I did. How did that work?
You
Did
said
you realize that that's what that was?
yeah, yeah,
Okay.
it works great. But you were saying when I put out the tokens, it messes up the expression.
So yeah, like watch. If I put out some tokens, do I have tokens? Let's just put out these. And I
Mm-hmm.
roll an expression, it gets rid of all of them. Oh.
Oh, oh, okay. I haven't really used have I? I haven't used my expressions yet. So yeah, I'll just get some little physical. I have some coins here. Did I commit any sins tonight? Roleplay sins, Mythras sins.
I think I committed more sins than you did. um,
I think just you see the thing or you arrive at the thing. I don't
yeah, that
like
was
that.
the main one. Get there.
Yeah.
There's sometimes where I did just describe it, but I don't know. Maybe sometimes I feel like I need to vary up my descriptions, and when I just start describing, I'm like, that's kind of weird. But I just need to get used to that.
I think that was the
I
only
tried
thing for me.
describing the people. I tried describing people in more detail, especially at the tavern or the bar, whatever. The leaky flagon.
Mm-hmm.
So was that better, or was it like
It's just
I
right.
don't know.
I think,
I didn't describe any armor on them because they didn't have any armor.
yeah, I think you're in the sweet spot. It's not too much or not too little.
We
For
still have to
me,
figure out for armor.
I'm thinking, am I speaking fast enough? Because I'm a low tempo guy. That's why I drink coffee before these. If you think I'm speaking slow now, you have no idea what it would be without that. I'm a
Yeah,
low
if you've
tempo
watched this
guy.
far,
God bless
at
your
one
soul.
time speed, skill issue. You should figure it out. Put
Mm-hmm.
on the 2x.
Slow speaker. I put pauses. I try not to like. I'll be like, oh, what should I do next? And I start thinking. I try to just be like, think for just a moment and then just say something. You know, not saying you can't
I feel
think
like those are
about things, but
conflicting. You're saying like slow tempo, but also like don't think about it too long. Go.
no, I'm saying that's my tendency is to be slow.
Oh,
So I'm
okay.
trying to overcome that
I see.
by
I see.
yeah, and trying to make sure I speak up because I've been saying this lately that I'll start speaking quieter and quieter and then have vocal fry.
Throughout the session.
Yeah, I'll get vocal fry and my voice will get higher as the session goes on. I'm like, what am I doing? You speak up.
I mean, I realized like probably an hour ago, like, dang, I don't have any water.
I have some. I didn't open it since the session started.
Gotta stay
Um,
hydrated.
I don't know anything else to add. I'm very excited to see where this will go.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm trying like I'm trying not to like make all my pushes kind of be setbacks. But I also want things to be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want it to be boring.
You're doing good so far.
I feel like
It's not boring.
I use Anathame and NPCs to introduce kind of ideas that I should be leaving to you to come up with ideas. Like where what was one of them? Where the guardsmen had some medicine men come to kind of check you out and patch you up. I mean, that was kind of born out of the role play of seeing some injured guardsmen come in, but
Mm-hmm.
things like that, or like anything coming up with like, hey, are you good at gambling?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Do you think I come up with too many ideas, or are they organic, or
I think they're organic.
okay?
I was gonna ask you think I lean on Anathame too much.
Yes, but it's because Lucius is stupid.
it's
It's accurate
it,
role
but
play.
it's yeah, I
But he's not
guess.
stupid. I don't know. I
But
don't know.
I'm trying to I'm trying to find out. I have questions about the world, and I can't ask you. I'm like, oh, there's an NPC right there. I'm gonna ask him.
Yeah,
But then I guess I end up asking too much.
I mean, you should just
But
like
like, if there's a person right there, why wouldn't I? Right? What do you think?
I think that you could stand to uh kind of climb out on a limb more often. Like, what did you ask? You asked me if like there was something somewhere instead of just like
Um,
you could just 4D it into existence.
what was it? I don't remember.
I don't remember
I
either.
remember
But I
asking the
remember you asking.
locations of cities and swamps and things. But there was another thing. I'm like, is there something there? I looked to see if it's there or not, but I don't remember what that was.
Yeah. That's another thing I just thought of. If we're playing Mythic Britain, we might do a 3D game instead of a 4D game. Um, it depends how much people want to read. But also like
I say stick to your guns and say you need to read these pages if you want to play.
yeah.
But the overlap of people who role play and the people who want to read is small. So I
Yeah.
understand.
I think in our like roleplay circle that it's not that small of an overlap. Um,
I've I don't
Yeah.
know. I've just heard some streams like Mr. Mac is like, I don't want to read your Bible before I want to play. Before I play,
Oh
let's
yeah.
just play.
But that's the difference between like, I know Mr. Max likes to really like build the world
Hmm.
through play, which is good,
It is.
But sometimes you want like, oh, we want to play in this world already. We know what it is. Instead of we want to find out more about this world by playing.
I'm. I have no complaints about reading Mythic Britain. I will enjoy reading that. You
Yeah, I'll have
know.
to make a PDF for people to read. What is this? What the heck? What? All right, well, I better be getting to bed.
Okay. All right. I'll end the stream. Now, everyone have a good night. Thanks for watching. Now that you're
Hey,
at the end, put it on 2x speed. Uh,
pay for premium, put it on 3 times speed. Or install a plugin.
all right. Everyone have a good night. Thanks for watching. Bye.